Greetings, my name is Jen and I'd like to teach you something about yoga, and one of the poses is called downward facing dog. I don't know what the Sanskrit word is, but it's in my head. I'm still learning about it. The thing about a yoga people would perceive is that it's a more stretch and recover type exercise for someone. But to me, when we get into a pose, we are not just stretching a muscle, we're actively strengthening another muscle, and we're also actively strengthening a muscle deep inside us while we hold that pose. Downward facing dog engages a lot of muscles. Just showing you a picture, the blue parts are stretching, the red parts are strengthening, and the purple parts are strengthening on the inside. So if you just look at another point of view, that's a lot of muscles, right? But of course with yoga, alignment is key. Just like any other exercises here, we want to protect our joints while we are in a pose or in an exercise. So for a start, we're going to figure out where we position our hands. Our hands, if you just look at me placing it on the floor, it does not have to be turned out. It's just going to allow the wrists to be comfortable as you bring your palms to the floor. And you want to spread even weight across your fingers and your palm and not four corners of your palms. Allow yourself just to bring your hands shoulder width apart, your knees hip width apart to start off with. When you're ready, you're just tucking your toes under, lightly lifting the hips up, and we just try to press our heels down to the ground as much as we can. Just watch the top alignment of your body, so your arms should actually be like in a standing position, right up right here, pressing into the floor. If you can't reach to the point of pulling your shoulders back, an option to start off with is using a chair. So you can start off a downward dog with this. Just have your hands on the chair, and we're just trying to open up our chest and our shoulders. And then if you're more comfortable, drop your hands down on the chair and do the same thing. We want to press firmly into the chair so we're not just stretching out the shoulders, but we're engaging our lats as well as we press, plus our triceps. Legs are definitely stretching slightly. Push your heels down. You're gonna squeeze into the inner thighs and your glutes. So if you can get down, relaxing the head, then we go all the way down to the floor. The next thing to check is that from the back of our neck to tailbone, they call it, is straight. So no arching and no hunching. It's all about trying to find that neutral ground. If you're not sure, do an arch and do a hunch. Make the range really big before you reduce the range, and then you will find that neutral piece. If not, grab a phone, film yourself, don't be shy, or grab a mirror and realign yourself. Last bit is where your legs are placed. My heels are off the floor. Shows how stiff my calves is, and it's okay to bring it off the floor. The aim is to try to press through your palms to open up your chest as you push your weight to the back, trying to stretch your heels. Engagement is key. You want to actually feel like you're squeezing your inner thighs while you're here. So you're thinking about just imagining about squeezing your knees in, not physically moving it. And we're trying to engage our quads by extending our knees as much as we can without locking it. And as we hold here, we give ourselves long, deep breaths. Breathing in through the nose, feeling the chest expands, and then breathing down into your palms and your heels. And try to stay for at least 4 breaths. As you breathe in, allow yourself to balloon And as you breathe out, see if you can relax the shoulders. Shoulders, make sure we're not hunching. We're trying to open up our shoulders and our chest by feeling a little bit of squeeze on our shoulder blades. So imagine you got a pen down between your blades. You're trying to hold it by squeezing those blades. Try to relax your neck. Once you're done your breaths, just tuck your knees down.